So for your maths activity today, we are going to be looking at ordering numbers, and we're going to be looking at finding one more and one less. So to begin with, what I would like you to do is to make sure that you have got your numbers written on separate pieces of card, just like this. So I've got numbers here 0 to 5. We're going to start with those numbers as a warm-up, but we will be going all the way up to numbers to 20. So if you want to get all of your cards ready before you start, that might be a good idea. So first of all, we're going to have a go at reading the numerals on the card out of order. So just picking them up, and we're going to say the number 4. Then we're going to say 2. And we're going to go all the way through them to know that we can recognise the numerals written on the cards. If we're finding that a little bit tricky, then we're just going to stay there and we're going to keep practicing reading the numerals on the card. So I can say really quickly that that is the number 5. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to see how quickly we can put the number cards in order. So I'm going to start with my smallest number and I'm going to go up to my largest number or my biggest number. Normally, we order starting on the left-hand side. So I'm going to start over here, the number 0. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I've ordered my numbers now, starting with the smallest number and going up to the largest number. Now we're going to try and find one more. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to have a little animal friend to help me. This is my hare, and he's going to help me jump along the number line that I've made to help me find one more. So you can get yourself a little animal to help you as well. It doesn't have to be a rabbit or a hare. It can be whatever animal you've got available. So if I need to find one more than 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hare on the number 3, and he's going to jump to the next biggest number, and he's going to go to the bigger number because I'm finding more, and more means that we're adding extra in. So I'm jumping from 3 and I'm going to go up to 4. I'm jumping 1 more, so I know that 1 more than 3 is 4. So my answer is 4. And then I can get my whiteboard, or I can get a piece of paper, and I'm going to have a go at writing the numeral 4 to show my answer. So I now know that 1 more than 3 equals 4. I'm going to do it again. So I might want to now find 1 more than 1. I'm going to put my hare on the number 1. I'm finding more, which means my numbers are going to get bigger. So I'm jumping this way along the number line. I'm going to jump up 1 more. So 1 more than 1 equals 2. I'm going to have a go at neatly writing my numeral correctly. Okay. Now, once I am secure, that means I fully understand how to find one more of the different numbers, I'm going to then have a go at finding one less. Now, less means that we're taking something away, we're getting smaller. So that means I need to go backwards along my number line, because as I go backwards along my number line, my numbers are getting smaller. So if I want to find one less than 5, I'm going to start on 5, and my hare, he's going to jump backwards, because I know that 1 less than 5, I'm jumping less, which is backwards, and I'm landing on the number 4. Oh, we got the same answer that we got from another question. So I'm going to write the number 4 really carefully. If I'm not sure, I can copy it from my number card. My answer to 1 less than 5 is 4. Let's have a go at doing another one. Let's find 1 less than 2. So my hare's going to go on the number 2. I'm listening to the word which is less, which means I'm getting smaller, and I'm going to go backwards along the number line to find the next smallest number. I'm going to rub up my number board, my whiteboard. So I now know that 1 less than 2 equals 1. So I'm going to write down the number 1 on my whiteboard. 1 less than 2 equals 1. Brilliant. And I'm going to keep practicing that until I can find one more and one less really quickly. If I want to make it a little bit trickier, I'm going to shuffle my cards up again and I'm going to add in my next set of cards. So I'm now up to numbers to 10. So I'm going to start by ordering. Remember, I start on the left-hand side, my smallest number, and I'm going to move up to my largest number. The easiest way to order your numbers is to spread all the cards out and count out loud to recognise the numerals. So I've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I've not got space here, so I need to start on the next line. If you've got space to go all the way across, that's a better way of doing it, but I don't have space on my table, so I'm going to have to start a new line. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And we're going to do the activity all over again. I'm going to be finding one more and one less. And it's exactly the same. So if I want to find one more than 7, I'm going to put my hair on the number 7. I'm going to find one more. He's going to jump across and he's landed on the number 8. So I'm going to have a go at writing the number 8 on my board. Now, if you've had to do yours like mine and you're over 2 lines, and this is where it gets a bit tricky, because if I'm on the number 6 and I want to find one less, means I've got to find the number which is one less than 6. I'm going backwards along my number line, which means I've got to come this way. So my hair, he's got to do a magic jump, whoop, and he lands on the number 5 here. So 1 less than 6 equals 5. So that's your activity today. If numbers 0 to 10 is just too easy peasy lemon squeezy for you, then this is where you get your additional number cards out all the way up to 20. Do exactly the same thing. Shuffle them all up, order them from smallest to largest, make sure you've got your number line, use an animal to help you, and you're going to jump to find one more. You're going to write the answer down and you're going to jump backwards to find one less. And you can do that all the way up to numbers 20. If that's too easy, then what I want you to do is get rid of all the cards altogether. You don't need the cards, because eventually you'll be able to find more and less without any help at all. And this is where you can just write down your answers straight away. So if you hear the question, find one more than 4, you're going to think 1 more than 4, I'm getting bigger because it's more. 1 more than 4, 4, 5. So I'm writing down the answer as 5. If I hear the question 1 less than 17, less means we're getting smaller, which means we're counting backwards. So I'm going to count backwards from 17, 17, 16. So I can write down the answer 16 there. Okay, so that's where we're going to get to eventually. Now, only do that if you are 100% certain that you know how to find more or less by jumping forwards and backwards along the number line using your number cards. So that's your activity today. Get your numbers, start with 0 to 5, make sure you can read all the numerals. That's just reading the number on the card. Make sure you can order them from smallest to largest. Then using your little animal help you jump forwards to find more and to jump backwards to find less. When you can do all of that, then you can see if you can write down your answers without using a number line at all.